Hello, my crafty friends. It's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. Today we are playing with the Flowering Rain Boots stamp set, which is available in the mini catalog that goes until June. There is coordinating dies that come with this set, but I thought today we would do a little bit of fussy cutting versus die cutting. But it's got components for all of the pieces. There's little tools, this little beautiful little background. I have an idea for this one we'll play with later too. And then the rain boots and the watering can. But for today, we are going to make layers the old-fashioned way. So I've got the watering can out already. I've got the rain boots out already. I'm toying with the idea of the pot and the daisies, but we shall see where we get to with that. I did, for St. Patrick's Day, I did a fun little poll over on my VIP group asking what color people love. And I was really surprised at how many people, I was going to use Old Olive, but I was surprised at how many people absolutely love garden green. So I'm going to play homage to that a little bit today. And we are going to stamp our rain boots in garden green. Now this is the first time that I am using this set. So I'm just going to stamp it off onto my paper. Make sure I get a good impression. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to get as close as I can to the bottom and the side so I don't waste a ton of paper for our fussy cutting. Actually, I've used the boots before. The other stuff I have not. I'm just going to stick that on top of my stamp set so that I can wash it when I'm done. Close up our garden green. And then for our watering can, because I want to give it a bit of, these are really sticky, because I want to give it a bit of shimmer and shine. I am actually using basic gray, and I will be very gently and gingerly going over it with Wink of Stella. Normally with watercolor applications, you don't want, or with watercolor ink, which is what these ink pads are, you don't really want, oh perfect, to go over it a whole ton with anything that's water-based. But I think it'll make it look really nice and really pretty. So we're going to do this guy. Now I have a couple of directions in my mind that I can go for our card. So I'm not really sure which way I'm thinking of yet. But I'm going to do our boots first because they have already... I don't like to get my fingers on stuff as soon as I've stamped it, just in case the ink isn't quite dry. But here we go. It has been absolutely beautiful here the last couple of days, and rain boots are quickly becoming a requirement. And the kids are at the stage right now where they need new boots because they're both growing like crazy. And my son informed me that his boots no longer fit. So my daughter's kind of slowed down a little bit, but he's still a growing concern. All right. So super, super quick to cut out this set. So there's our boots. Now we're going to do our watering can. Now I did have an X-Acto knife, but I think it got done away with in a crafty pursuit. So we're just going to do very carefully and very gingerly is how we're going to cut out that handle. We've been kind of wanting to, well, we've been thinking about starting our seeds. Not quite there yet because, well, it is still March and it is still Manitoba. So who knows what the weather's going to bring. We've had snow in May, so nothing surprises me weather-wise here. All right, now these are super, super sharp scissors, and I'm going to be super, super careful to not put my fingers anywhere near, hopefully. There we go. And just do little snips to get you where you need to be. Oops. And there we go. All right, so, oops, I missed that part right there. Okay, there's our watering can done. Didn't take very long at all to cut out the watering can or the boots. So let's do a little bit of Stella first, and then I'm just going to kind of add a little bit where the white parts of the can are, just to kind of catch a little bit of the shimmer and shine. Actually, I'm going to do the entire thing because this Stella is not terribly juicy, but there is, I just pulled it off to the side to make sure that there was still something coming out of it. When your Wink of Stella dries out, though, did you know that you can fill it with water or water and re-inker and create a watercolor brush? I love Wink of Stella so much. I put that on just about every project I do. All right. So we'll set this guy off to the side to dry, and then we're going to get busy with our, actually, I think, where did I put the watering can? Oh, there it is. You know what? I think I'm going to do my original idea. So we've got our pot here and our daisies. Daisies or tulips? Oh, choices, choices. Daisies, I think. I know tulips are traditionally the first flower of spring, but I absolutely love daisies. Okay, so what we're going to do is, oh, my block's dirty. All right, so we're going to stamp our pot first, and then we're going to stamp our daisies on top. I think, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Actually, there's 5 stems. Normally I am not this indecisive when I am doing my cards when I get to the point of filming, but for some reason today it just feels like I need to be. All right, so terracotta tile, or not terracotta tile, we haven't had that color for a while. Cajun Craze is the color that I'm using for my terracotta pot. Oops. Perfect. And I was going to be brave and stamp right onto my card base, but I'm not that brave today. So we're going to do 3 right at the bottom. So kind of center, and then 1 right in the center. I like odd numbers when I'm doing my stamping. I didn't close my craft room door, so of course the dogs are starting to pace, and they've decided to join me now. If you hear a crash, it's because somebody's doing something they shouldn't. My money's on the puppy. Okay. Which way is up? There we go. I'm just going to do my little tester spot here. Actually, I don't really love that. We're going to do tulips. We're still going to have green tulips though. my gosh. Seriously, I cannot make up my mind to save my life today. Actually, you know what? We're going to skip the flowers altogether. We're going to go to plan B after I put my ink pad into my other ink pad. All right, so I have some of the Horizons Designer Series paper, and we're just going to throw that on here as our background piece because it's really, really pretty. Oops. And actually, we'll do put the green, we'll do it a little bit lower to the ground, lower to the base of the card, I should say, not the ground. And then we're going to grab our dots, just a couple of the mini adhesive dimensionals. Oops. Peel them off. And we'll do the adhesive onto our boots as well. I really like using dimensionals because it gives you a little bit of, well, dimension. And it adds a little interest to your card as well. And the value is absolutely crazy with these guys. Because you get a sheet, plus you can use all of the foam that's around the perimeter of it as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to put our boots, no, that wasn't very smart, put our boots down first. I kind of pop them up a little bit, not right on the very bottom. And then we're going to put our watering can kind of in front of our boots. And then grab our sentiment. And our sentiment for this one says, every storm that comes also ends. And I think we're going to do that in our garden green as well. So don't forget to hit subscribe down below so you'll be notified every single time a brand new video comes up. I've also started doing YouTube lives, which is very exciting. And I'll be doing, every Thursday, I'll be doing a Throwback Thursday video showing you how to use some old product with some new stuff. So I really hope you'll tune in for that. And also is a link down below to find me on all of my social media channels, my Facebook group, my VIP page, and also to sign up for my newsletter. I do it about once a week, and there's all kinds of tips and tricks and fun ideas. And we also do some giveaways. I just actually did a giveaway for St. Patrick's Day in my group. It was a lot of fun. So I think I'm just going to pull in do we want some pearls? I think we need a little bit of bling. I think pearls are it today. I don't use the pearls very often, but sometimes it's just nice to have just a little bit of something. The epoxy dots would also be really pretty, especially the ones that look like the raindrops. That would be really, really nice. So there you have it. There's my card for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you again really soon.